So this was the basic gist of engineering. We will be coming on to each branch after this part. So people must be thinking engineering तो join कर लिया, engineering के बाद क्या? Job, masters, masters में कौन सा masters? एमएस, like go to USA, Canada, Australia, Europe, या फिर इंडिया में रहना है तो एमटेक करो, गेट दो, एंड ऐसे सब. So you should always, like after your second year ends, third year, so you should start thinking about what you want to do after engineering, because when your third year will end, you will also have to take a decision that you want to prepare for job or you want to prepare for your post graduation. So after engineering you have mainly, I'm saying mainly, these four paths. MS, which is going abroad and studying. Like you have done engineering in your 4 years, but you want to specialize a part, or specialize a branch or a course. You can go abroad and study again. It's a 2 year course, so you need not invest your 4 years of engineering, jahan pe you don't get that high level uh, courses experience and research. But in MS you really get a good research experience, and it is somehow equivalent to your job. Like when you do research, you have to get your money approved, your grants approved, and everything. So you have to make proposals like you do in your job, presentations and everything. So MS is a good experience to do research, and I would say get a gist about your specialization which you want to do. And after MS you get good amount of jobs also, like which you don't really get after doing your 4 years of engineering in Mumbai. So next thing is, if you want to live in India, you have a good option of MTech. So for MTech, you have to give your GATE. Same way for MS, you have to give your GRE. So in GATE, you from GATE you can go to IITs or NITs, or also the Mumbai University colleges. So you MTech is also again post graduation, but it is from India. So after MTech, if you want to join any government services or civil services, or I would say any private firms, but if you have a MTech degree, it would give you a good edge over the BTechs. So that way, if you want to do your post graduation, you have to think between your MS and MTech. Same way, if you don't want to go into your tech, for example, सबने थ्री इडियट्स देखा होगा, इंजीनियरिंग करके बैंक में जाके नौकरी कर रहा है. That was just a movie, but if you're like, if you're going into a bank, you are an MBA but with an engineering background. If a person who has done MBA after his BCom and a person who has done his MBA after an engineering, the engineering person will always get an edge. I'm not saying that it is a thumb rule, but always an engineering person will get an edge, because the experience, the logic, the teamwork which an engineering person has done, the desi jugaad, I would say, an engineer can do jugaad that a normal BCom person lacks. So that way, doing an MBA, if you want to go into a non-tech, it is a good option, because after MBA you do not do MS or anything. You just excel in your jobs, or you want to do business. So MBA is a good option to continue in your family business, or I would say start your own business if you have a good innovative idea. And last option is job. So job scenarios from Mumbai University, being an engineer, I would truly say are less in terms of pay packages, but you also get good experience. But for that you need to have a good job. So for those people who have some financial issues or anything, who cannot afford MS right now, people always go for job. Or people who do not want to study after their 4 years of engineering, अरे यार थक गए पढ़ के, they go for job. Or people who want to take a good experience into real world, कि यार मास्टर्स करने जाना है बट 3-4 साल बाद जाऊंगा, पहले एक एक्सपीरियंस ले लेता हूँ. सो जॉब. सो व्हेन यू कम इन योर थर्ड ईयर, start thinking about these four things and start the preparation. So when you at end of your third year, you can give the exams related, you can start preparing and give the exams for these four I would say the three exams, and fourth is your job preparation, which you have to do, because once you enter your fourth year, your life will start like final year project भी करना है, job करना है, MS, MTech, applications and everything. So after engineering, like the things that you want to do after engineering is to be planned during your engineering. So I would say start exploring and start understanding what you want to do. So now we will be starting about the path कि F of each branch, FY में क्या करो, SY में क्या करो, TY में, LY में. Guys, this is like relative from our experience and people's experience, but you can choose your own path, but it should be a good one. So starting with, in your first year engineering, if you are a computers or IT graduate, do your first year courses, that is fine. But start with C programming or Python, or start with C or C++, go to Python, or you can start with both. But as an individual, I would tell you, I would guide you to start with C and C++ and then go to Python. Then now currently this is created due to the pandemic right now. So pandemic के हिसाब से you won't get your vacations and everything. So एक gap भी नहीं रहेगा. So start learning your coding करते रहो and start solving the problems. I would also tell you the platforms where you can solve your problems ahead. So between your break, that is your where you complete your first year and second year, try to do a non-tech internship. If you do like Abhi, you are in just an FY, so you won't have that much of technical experience. So try to do a non-tech internship, because even if you are an engineer but you have a non-tech internship, in jobs it will help you, as like this person has worked in team, this person has good communication skills, marketing skills. So even if in a tech job, if you can work in a good team, it will always help you. If you do not get an internship, try to learn new technologies. New technologies are web development, which when you start your second year, you have a course called data structures. So if you do not get an internship, start your data structures in summer only. Start with web development basics. Try to create projects, your web development projects. I will also talk about the projects which were done by our students at Synergy, those who learned web development from us. You can also explore on our website. Then during your winter break or in during your semester, you can do small part-time internships. So those internships will help you to learn more into your web development, and not only web development, but yeah, algorithms, data structures and everything. And when you enter before you enter your third year, at the end of your second year, start with competitive programming. So competitive programming is nothing but you have a problem statement, you have to code to solve that problem. Same way, start participating in hackathons from your second year. Like I had started participating in hackathons from my third year mid only. So now I have participated in 7 to 8 hackathons, and I have won 2 national hackathons also. So after participating in those hackathons, I have my projects. I completed few projects in my hackathon only, but there were many better projects, so we did not win. But we had a complete project in our 24 hours hackathon also. Same way, when you start your third year, start exploring domains like artificial intelligence, which is you must be reading in newspaper, yeah, like self-driven car, machine learning hai, deep learning hai, like all this, like many other people have shot with you this big terms कि यार machine learning करो, deep learning करो, first year से शुरू करो. I would say first year से इतना मत घुसो, second year के end या फिर third year के start में उसको explore करो, because अगर आपके basics ही strong नहीं है, then आप इतना high level पे कैसे जा सकते हो ना, मतलब it's like you know high level stuff but you don't know the base. Same way, at end of your third year, start figuring out about your uh, masters or post graduation. So then you have to start preparing for your GRE, CAT, and GATE. So GRE also you can give in your after your third year or in your third year. Same way, CAT and GATE have their own dates. That is November of your final year or February of your final year. Same way, in your third year, like after you complete your third year, you have a span of a good summer vacation. So try to do internship in your dream company. So dream company need not be Google, Microsoft, but you should always apply. Like apply करो, apply करने में कुछ नहीं जा रहा. You should always apply everywhere. We at Synergy also provide you with internships. So अगर if you feel कि आपने इतना टेक्नोलॉजी सीख लिया है, टेक्नोलॉजीज के like you know अगर सीखना भी है, so if you have basic you know basics and proficient करना है, do internships. Dream company में internships करो. The experience and the exposure you get is immense. Same way, when you enter your final year, you should always start with a final year project. You should choose your project based on your goals. If you are doing for a placement, go start doing a placement preparation. Along with that, MS applications and gate prep bhi karte raho. And try to publish a research paper, at least one research paper till you pass out your engineering. Because having a research paper gives like anywhere you go in the world, research paper gives a good immense, I would say good. Uh, I cannot get that word, but it will give you a good, exposure and a good value. The lame word is good value. A research paper will give you a good value. So that way, now Fanny will talk about EXTC and ETRX. She's
Yes.
from EXTC. So, and we have also friends in ETRX. So we have formulated a path for you.
Okay, so I'm not going to repeat everything that Mihira said and things that are in common with the two branches. I'll just go over them. So in the first year, no matter what your branch is, okay, first of all, let me get this out there, then most of the EXTC and the ETRX people end up doing an IT job in the end because the core jobs that you get are very less and very few companies come to take people for the core job. So people end up doing an IT job or doing masters in something related to IT or CS. So in any case, you do need coding and you need to be strong at coding. And because you're not from IT or comms, you need to push yourself and go beyond your syllabus and start learning things on your own from a younger year. Like start from your first year, and that will help you a lot because you will gain momentum in trying to learn things, and then it will just become easier for you. So start doing C programming in Python in your first year and make sure you're done with that and you strengthen your Python and C in the first year itself. Do non-tech internships as Mihir said. Then in your second year, you can start learning the web development basics, make a web development project, uh, then start doing data structures. So by the time you're in the second year, EXTC and ETRX both will have a subject of data structures in your syllabus, which a lot of people tend to overlook. But make sure you're paying a lot of attention and you learn a lot because from a job point of view, when the companies come, they do ask for your data structures has to be really strong and they do require that from you. So make sure your data structure basics is cleared out well and that is strong. Then try taking small tech or in-house internships during the semester or in the winter break. So a lot of these teachers itself, they'll provide you with internships, or if they don't, you can actually approach the teachers and ask them if they're willing to provide an internship, and you can work under them. So you can get your credits, plus you'll get exposure, plus you get a project in that particular domain. So a lot of my friends did in-house internships in microcontrollers and microprocessors. Then some did it in ML and various other internships. So whatever kind of internship, you can actually approach your teachers and talk to them and ask them for an internship. Then another very important thing is if you're into robotics, which I think one or two people in this meet spoke about, definitely you should participate in E-Yantra Robotics. It is a competition that happens in August of every year by IIT Bombay, and it has a series of rounds. Start participating. Even if you don't end up clearing most of the rounds, you will at least get a good exposure. You will get into a team. You will meet people who are interested in the same things that you are interested. You will network well through this. So start participating as much as you can in such competitions. So if you're interested in robotics, you must participate in Niyantra robotics competition. Other than that, the EXTC and ETRX department of our college offers a lot of Cisco courses and AWS certification courses. for core jobs, they're really helpful in the future. So start doing all of this in your second year. For your third year, again, if you're interested in software or hardware, go for hackathons, participate in hackathons, if not win. Explore domains like machine learning, data science, deep learning, artificial intelligence, whatever interests you. Or if you are into core EXTC and ETRX, then networking, hardware, embedded programming, which includes IoT, microcontrollers, microprocessors, PCB circuits, etc. By the third year, you need to start deciding if you want to do a job or you want to do an MS or an MTech, or you want to give or you want to go for an MBA and accordingly prepare for their entrance exams. Then, if you want to go into the core EXTC or ETRX, look for a core internship in a company, in a dream company, in a company that you like. Um, or you can go for a technical IT based internship and start doing IT based courses, do cloud computing courses, competitive programming, etc. By the time it's final year, your last year, concentrate on your final year project. If you're interested in doing an IT job and by the time you're in the final year, you've decided you want to do an IT job, make sure your final year project is IT based. If you do, that will really help you for going forward. If you have a final year job in that is hardware based, then it is not going to help you further. And since you're already from EHTC, ETRX, it will be even more difficult for you to shift into an IT sector. So make sure your final year project is IT based. Um, or if you want a job that is IT based, then prepare for that accordingly. Prepare for your entrances, either MBA, MTech, MS. Do a research paper, as Mihir said. Yeah. Otherwise, everything else is common with comms and ETRX, comms and IT. Thank you.
Yeah, so now I feel not much people are currently in our meet about mechanical, but I would give you gist of mechanical because if you have friends in mechanical, you can always convey to them because we at Synergy think that everybody should get the opportunity to gain the knowledge. So in mechanical, this path is created by consulting from mechanical people, from alumni from currently fourth year of engineering and third year of engineering. So initially, when you are in your first year, keep your mechanics strong and especially your physics, because if you are a mechanical engineer, you should always need your mechanics and your physics strong. Then start with a coding, that is C or Python, because when you go into mechanical engineering in future, you will always have an option to go into robotics or design or any other pure core mechanical job. So that way it will give you a good exposure. Same way again, try to do a non-tech internship because as a mechanical engineer, people think that if they don't want to go into pure core, they just take mechanical engineering for a good college and then they prefer MBA. So that is why a non-tech internship will give you an idea about you want to go into core mechanical or an MBA. In your second year, try to explore projects. So as you are a mechanical engineer, you cannot create a daily projects like a computer or IT engineer or EXTC ETRX. You need to have a good, or I would say innovative or big project. So that is why explore projects with your faculties कि ये faculty के अंदर कोई project चालू है, join that. Join any mecha projects. So each and every college will have a mecha project. Since KJSE has Orion, Redshift, TMRT, Onyx, all such are mega projects, so join them. Even Robocon is there, so Robocon is for each and every branch, so you can join those. Then in your second year, try to take industrial experience. सो मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग लिया है, सो नॉट कंपल्शन, बट फैमिली में कोई ना कोई मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर होगा या इंडस्ट्री में होगा. सो गो टू सम मैकेनिकल फैक्ट्रीज और ऑफिसेज जहाँ पे मैकेनिकल का काम होता है. नॉन टेक भी होगा तो भी चलेगा, बट टेक एन इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सपीरियंस, इंडस्ट्रियल विजिट्स लो, लाइक गो इन टू अ पावर प्लांट और समथिंग. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड वहाँ पे कैसे काम करता है, बिकॉज बीइंग एन मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर, इफ यू गो इन टू अ कोर जॉब, वहाँ पे ही जाके सर्वाइव करना है. So field jobs hai, you go and take the experience. Same way, when you come into your third year, try to participate in hardware hackathons. So being a mechanical engineer, you It's not compulsory that you cannot participate in a software hackathon, but you have more exposure about hardware, so go and participate in hardware hackathons. Then, as a mechanical engineer, I'm not discriminating, or I'm not giving you bad hopes, but jobs are very less for a undergraduate. So people always prefer for MS or MBA or MTech, and if they want to go into placement, then they go into core jobs, but they have to find great core jobs, because mechanical engineering placements are very less, and or else people shift to IT jobs. So IT jobs के लिए starting from third year you can start preparing, learning few IT courses जो jobs में होते हैं, and same way. Then you have to explore a specialization also. If you are a mechanical engineer, there are many specializations. Automobile है, aeronautics है, robotics है. As one of the guys said, he wanted to do aeronautics. So same way you can take mechanical engineering, do MS in aeronautics, do MS in robotics, mechatronics है, automobile engineering, petroleum. Same way you have to think कि कौन सा specialization करना है. If you have joined any mega project, continue with that mega project, or try to find a mega project in your third year also. Do a tech internship. Tech internship basically, if you want to go into core mechanical job, try to find internship in Voltas or any other like Tata Motors or anywhere where you can get a good industrial experience. Same way, अगर MBA ही final कर दिया है, try to go and do non-tech internships, and start with placement prep if you want to do a core or IT job. So when you come into your final year, you will have too much of projects and preparation. So you can join a mega project again with a, you can continue with same project or a new project. Mega projects are considered as your final year projects, so you can just be in a part of mega project, or you can do final year project and mega project both together. As a mechanical engineer, you have to give your GRE if you want to do MS abroad. So start with applications for USA, Germany. So if you're going to Germany, you can learn German, because even if your curriculum is in English, you get the English curriculum. But to live there, you need to learn German. If you want to do MBA, give your CAT CET in your fourth year of engineering. And yes, the like mechanical engineers are like, they enjoy a lot in their engineering also. So yeah, this was a gist about mechanical engineering. So if you are not, even if you are not a mechanical engineer, you can give idea to a mechanical engineer, and that would help that person.